Guys, so today obviously I look a lot different. My hair's wet, halfway through doing my makeup, but I thought I would like kind of vlog. As you guys can tell, I'm really sick. I really wanted to get a video up today, but I kind of wanted to do a little bit more of a home tour, and I thought, well, while I'm doing that I might as well vlog my day as well. So it's actually 2:20 at the moment, so I mean it's like halfway through the day pretty much. So I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit more of an update about what's been going on, and also show you guys a little bit of a house update as well, because we have done quite a lot to the house, well, little bits and pieces to the house since I last done that home tour video. So I kind of wanted to update you guys on what we've done basically, and kind of show you around. As you guys can probably tell, I am really sick at the moment. I've got this kind of like virus, God knows what it is. I mean, I probably picked it up, well, I had definitely picked it up from the baby because he's sick as well. So it's like a really bad sore throat, hence why I sound really husky. And obviously really blocked up as well, so it's no fun. Started feeling really crap yesterday basically, and then this morning when I woke up I was just like, oh my god, I feel like shit. But luckily Adam is off work, so he taken the baby out this afternoon to kind of allow me to do a video. And obviously, as I wanted to do kind of like a house tour, I was just getting ready for that basically, because obviously I didn't want to get on camera with no makeup on because that's not a pleasant look. But I wanted to wash my hair today and get that all done, because tomorrow we've got a bit of a busy day and I won't be able to wash my hair in the morning, so I definitely needed to do that. And then this morning when I actually woke up and kind of come round a little bit from my sickness state, I actually got in the car and went to Dunelm because I needed to pick up a mop. I mean, how interesting is my life. And I picked up a couple of cushions as well for the sofa. So that kind of led me on to wanting to do this kind of house update, I suppose, and show you guys what progress we've made in the house. So yeah, before we get into that and I'll show you guys around the house and like obviously what we've done and stuff, I just wanted to like kind of sit down and like chill out and have a chat with you guys basically, and kind of let you know what's been going on with my life. And yeah, just things have been so hectic recently, and it really makes me quite sad because I go on these like waves on YouTube where I'm so consistent with like posting videos. Like I post like every Thursdays and Sundays, like that is like my upload day. So I go on these like really good waves of like doing it all and everything's going well, and then all of a sudden shit hits the fan and then I can't upload, and then I end up taking 2 weeks off, and it really does have a bit of an impact on my channel. And I really want to make a positive kind of thing going forward, do you know what I mean? It's like into the new year, one of my New Year's resolutions is going to be really consistent with posting. I'm going to continue posting twice a week. I really wanted to put more effort into my content as well, and like post things that kind of interest me, as well as like doing beauty and makeup. And I wanted to make this channel, I've spoken about this before in the past, and I wanted to make this channel a little bit more of a lifestyle channel as well. Like I'm still going to be doing my makeup, still going to be doing my beauty, because obviously that's what I love, but I wanted to do more lifestyle, I wanted to do more house updates and kind of vlogs as well. And this kind of leads me on to Vlogmas. I know we're fast approaching December, which is like so frightening. I don't know where this year's gone, but I really want to do Vlogmas this year. I kind of toyed with the idea of doing it in the past, but it's always kind of really put me off of doing it, I suppose, because of the amount of hard work there is involved, because it is pretty much posting every single day and filming every single day. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a challenge because obviously 18-month-old toddler running around. I'm going to definitely aim to do it, but if I can't post a video every single day, I'm going to make sure I film every day and then just kind of combine those days together in a vlog and then just post that up, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's kind of like the whole reasoning for this video today, is to kind of get me a little bit more used to the fact that I want to start vlogging, and obviously kind of show you guys more of my life. Adam's taken the baby out for the day. He's taken him to the shops. We needed some like food and stuff for the baby, so he's taking him there. He's also going to take him around my nan's for a little while because he loves his great nan so much. So I think it's like his favourite person at the moment. He's just like beams every time he sees her. So he's gonna go and see her. She's gonna make him a cheese sandwich for lunch, which is so cute. So yeah, he's gone round there. The baby refused to have a nap today, so I imagine he'll probably have a sleep this afternoon and then not go to bed until, I don't know, 10 o'clock tonight. I also want to sit down and kind of plan out some content and stuff coming up. I said in my last video, no, the one before last, it was like a Primark beauty haul that I wanted to test out some Primark makeup and like skincare products that I've got. I've still got the bag down there. I haven't even touched it yet because I wanted to do like a first impressions review. But I'm actually out on Saturday night for one of my friend's birthdays, and I thought it would be a really good opportunity to kind of test everything out and do like a bit of a get ready with me. So that is what I'm going to be filming on Saturday, and yeah, I'm going to finally get around to do that video and show you guys obviously these products that I bought in action. So yeah, things have been really hectic recently. I was so busy throughout Halloween. Oh my god, I just realised there's like lines going up the screen. I think it's because I've got my lights on in the mirror basically, so ignore that. So not much has been going on with the baby as well. Like the baby obviously is getting really big. He's grown up so much now, like it's amazing, like the difference within the last couple of months, really, like how much he's come on and progressed. And yeah, he's just an absolute pleasure to be around at the moment, but very hard work all the same. Like he really does take it out of me and Adam at the end of the day, and I can't understand how like one little person can cause so much chaos. But he is like of an age now where he doesn't want to play with his toys. Well, he wants to play with his toys, but he wants you to play with him more. So it's one of those things that you can't get nothing done in the house, with work, everything. So it's just been, yeah, very full on. So Adam and I, like big Adam and I, have been kind of juggling it together basically, which has worked really well. I'm going to throw on some lashes, do my hair, make myself feel a little bit more presentable and a little bit better, and I'll be right back. So I feel a little bit better, got my hair done, got my makeup done, and yeah, feel a lot more like me. I just put on some like comfy clothes today because obviously I'm not planning on going out of the house today. So yeah, I just kind of done like my everyday like kind of go-to makeup. I've got these lashes on from Eyelure. I can't remember the style of these, I'll link them down below, but these have been my favourite recently. I've been wearing them so much, and this is kind of like the makeup that I would wear pretty much every single day. So it only takes me about 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes to do this. So yeah, I've got it down to fine art at the moment. I desperately need to get my hair done. I'm waiting for my hairdresser's diary to become available for January, because that is when I'm due to go back. But I just maybe hopefully want to go a little bit blonder. I'm not so sure yet. It's just the tone of it has gone a little bit kind of golden. Ever since I was pregnant pretty much, like my hair just has been in amazing condition. So touch wood, it won't, I don't know, take a turn for the worse. This is all pretty much my own hair. I did get it cut a little while ago just to kind of freshen it up, but yeah, I love it. So really happy with that, and I'm really happy that I don't have to have extensions anymore. So Adam and the baby's still out, so that allows me to kind of show you guys a little bit more of the house and like what we've done since I last put my home tour up, I suppose. So it's been a couple of months since that, so I just wanted to show you like some different pieces and stuff that I put in the house and what we've done. So yeah, I'm gonna make a cup of tea and then we'll crack on. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off with the kitchen. Not much has changed in here apart from just a few little kind of like decor pieces that I wanted to show you. So up on the top of the windowsill here is these kind of like herb pots. They are false, by the way, they're not real, and I just really love the way they look up there. They kind of tie into the greenery at the back in the garden. But yeah, I really like them. They were out of IKEA and they were so cheap. I think they were like £6 each. So it comes with these like chrome pots and obviously the herbs that just stick in the top of it. But yeah, I just really like the way they look in the kitchen. So I've got a little candle here as well. I actually bought this from Dunelm this morning. So this is the scent Soft Linen. I think this was about £7, so it's quite inexpensive. So I don't actually know if it's a good candle or not. I mean, I can smell a little bit of it. And that actually reminds me, I've got to show you that I went to Waitrose yesterday and I picked up some Zaflora. This one, the Winter Morning one, is honestly the best one I've ever smelled. I mean, I've smelled quite a few of them now, but this one is just literally like Christmas in a bottle. I know they do a Christmas scent that I haven't tried yet, and I definitely want to get my hands on that, but this has honestly been such a gorgeous smell. It just smells of cinnamon and like spices and mince pies, and oh, I just absolutely love it. So I have been obsessed with that recently, so I'm just putting all my cleaning stuff down there. So that is basically all the stuff that's new in the kitchen. I haven't actually got anything different at the moment, so everything's pretty much stayed the same, and obviously all the appliances are the same as well. So I do want to point out this high chair. Oh my god, excuse the leaves in the back garden, that needs to be swept up. But yeah, I actually got this high chair from IKEA, and this honestly is such a good high chair if you guys have got like a toddler. I wouldn't say it's the most practical when you're starting weaning and they're not really sitting up properly, but when they're kind of like a year plus, this is the most brilliant kind of high chair, and it's just so easy to move about. It's so light, and it was so cheap. I think it was like £14, and this tray actually comes off so he can sit up the table if he wants to, like when he's a little bit older. So yeah, we've been getting so much use out of that recently. So not much is different here. I've got like another kind of centerpiece thing. This dish you might have seen from my home sense tour, so I just put it in the table, put some fruit on it, or the lack of fruit. We've got this kind of like ornament that is from Next. It's very, very old, but I just like the way that it looks there. The most biggest change in the kind of living room area is this unit here. You may remember from my previous video, we had like a console table there, which is now upstairs in the bedroom, which I'll show you guys later. But this one is so much more practical, and it fits the space so much better and so much like nicer. So I really like the fact that it's got loads of storage in it as well. So obviously it's got 3 drawers that we keep kind of like placemats for the dining table and batteries and like knickknacks basically that you tend to grab for. And I just put some photo frames up here and some faux flowers. These are from HomeSense, and this lamp is from Fishpools. This table or unit is actually from House of Sparkles. It's their Madison range. Pretty much all the furniture that I have throughout the house is from this range. They all match. But I've just got to show you guys inside the actual unit, because these got so much storage, and these are the best for like babies' toys. I actually bought these little kind of boxes from IKEA. I think they were about £2.50, and they're really nice soft fabric boxes, but they house so much of his toys, you know, like the little odds and sods basically that haven't really got a home. So every day I tend to get all of these boxes out, and he kind of rummages through and finds like toys that he wants to play with. This sofa is from DFS, I want to say, or it could be Furniture Village, I can't remember. But again, this was in my home tour video. I've just added a few new pillows. These 2 pillows here, so this patterned one and this long one, actually came with the sofa. This pillow I've had for years, and this pillow, that pillow, and this one are from Dunelm, and they were really, really cheap. I think they were like £6 or £7 each, and I kind of wanted to get a little bit of a nice kind of fluffy pillow and just add a little bit more soft furnishings to this sofa, because this sofa is actually 12 foot long. It's actually a really big sofa, and I just like the way that the cushions look. It just makes it so much more kind of homely. So in this space here, this is where we've got some more of Adam's toys. You may remember we have another one of these baskets with his name on it instead of saying toys. That is upstairs in his room, and I use that for like washing. Yeah, just keep one down here for like balls and stuff that he uses. He rarely plays with these 2 stand-up toy now, so we need to kind of put them in the loft and put them away. This is where our Christmas tree is going to go, so we're planning to put that up in the next few days or next week or so. We've actually got a tree upstairs, and it's only a 5 foot tree, so I need to buy kind of like a box that it can sit on to kind of elevate it, because that's what we done last year. But I actually want to make it a little bit more safer, because obviously the baby might pull it down. So I may have showed you before, these are our blinds, and my dad is actually a blind maker or a curtain maker, one of the two, but he does curtains and blinds basically, and he's been doing a lot of these blinds called vision blinds, and these are honestly so nice. They're really, really modern, and they're so easy to use. They're really, really easy to clean as well. You hardly have to dust them, like, you know, like the wooden slats that you get, they just get full of dust. But this is just so easy because they're fabric, and these are actually remote controlled, so you can change the settings of them. You see this one's going down, so you can have them open or shut, or you can have them fully up if you want to, but I just like to leave them about there basically, just to have a little bit of privacy from the house at the back, but also still let the light in. So these two patio ones and the blind here are remote controlled. The one in the kitchen isn't. We just really love the remote control. It's just so much easier to put up and down. But now the baby is cottoned on to the fact that we have this remote control, and he tries to grab it all the time. Oh, and one major thing as well of what we done is we actually put the TV on the wall. This TV was obviously on a stand, but we were finding with the baby, he was just trying to pull the TV off all the time or playing with the stand. So I just thought it would be a lot more safer to actually attach this to the wall. So it's exactly the same position as it was before, just on the wall. And obviously you can see the little trunking down there. So it's kind of covered the wires again, for safety reasons as well for him. So on to the baby's room. I don't actually know if I've showed you his wallpaper. I think I have. Just put the light on. But this wallpaper is from the Great Little Trading Company. I think that's what they're called. And it's just this grey star wallpaper. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy with it. I just wanted to make this wall a bit more of a feature wall for him because it is quite long, and it just looks really bare. So I've actually got the matching bedding for him as well. So he has the duvet cover and the pillow as well, but I've just got some more like soft furnishings and stuff. This is like a crochet blanket. I've got so many of these because my mum and my nan knitted so many before he was born. And this is the one, well, the basket that I was telling you about downstairs. We used to have toys in that, but I actually use it now for his wash bin. So all of the furniture that he's got in this room, so this cot, this unit here, and also his wardrobe are from Silver Cross. This is their Notting Hill range. Again, been really happy with this. The wardrobe is a little bit wonky, I'm not gonna lie, but it really is good at like holding all of his clothes. So I like to put his clothes in kind of like order basically. And I'm a bit of a freak like that. And then we just have these, we have his monitor there, so obviously we can see him in his cot. And we've got a little temperature sensor up there so we can check the temperature in his room, and these little boxes and stuff, they just hold like random bits and bobs. Oh, and this door sign, this is from Jojo Man BB, I think. But yeah, I absolutely love this. I super glued the letters onto it because it wouldn't stick, but yeah, I just think it looks really nice on his door. And this side of the room we have a bookcase. This bookcase is also from the Great Little Trading Company. As you can see, it's got that grey star print, so it kind of matches everything. And Adam is obsessed with books, like really obsessed with them. He loves them. So this is like pretty much half of his book collection because he's got so many downstairs as well. And that's pretty much all he plays with at the moment. He loves books. And then on top of here we have a shelf. This is from Tutti Bambini, and I really like the fact that it's got these little pegs. I used to hang his coats up there, but I've put his coats in the wardrobe, and I put his like onesies here because he sleeps in these because he does not like being in a baby grow bag. So and he just kicks the covers off of him all the time, so he ends up freezing cold in the night. So I found by putting these like fleecy onesies on him. So the camera battery just died. So I think I showed you guys this shelf. We just got like loads of little trinkety type things up there that he's been bought for like birthdays and things like that, or when he was born. And then we have this like hammock. I actually found this idea off of Amazon. The hammock was really expensive. I think it was like a couple of quid, but we just pinned it either side and we've put all of his soft toys in there. I'm so out of breath. I just literally run up the stairs and I can't breathe as it is. These are like all of his soft toys that he doesn't really play with, but I just think they look really nice up there. And it gives him something to look at. And then here we have his blind. Again, my dad made this for us, so it is just basically just grey and white stars, but it is a blackout blind as well, so it doesn't let any light in when it is light outside, obviously, so it doesn't wake him up. And yeah, it is a glow in the dark blind as well, so these stars light up in the night. And then on this side we have a couple of photo frames. That is actually like a memory box, but like a photo frame on the front of it. Then we have like a panda, he loves pandas, and then we have one on the wall as well. We have this little A that I think my nan got him. And then also I had this sign made from someone off of eBay. This was actually on his door in replace of the other one.
but I've actually put it up here. But I really like this. The only problem is it doesn't actually stay straight, like the M always folds back. So yeah, that is pretty much his room. Not really much has changed, just apart obviously from the wallpaper. I've actually got this plaque with his like details on from when he was born. My friend actually got that made for him, which was really lovely. And yeah, so I put that on the centre of his wall. I actually had the panda on this wall at first, but where he stands up in the cot now, he was actually reaching up for this panda, and I just thought that it was just a bit of a hazard and it'd probably end up on his head, so I put the little one there so he can't reach it. Oh, and I also wanted to mention as well, this was actually a gift for Adam, but how gorgeous is this name plaque? This is like a little train that obviously is on wheels, but I absolutely love that, so I clicked that up on the shelf. So yeah, this was his chair. This was actually in the bedroom, well, in our bedroom at first, but I actually moved it in here because, as I was saying, he loves books, so it just gives us somewhere to sit with him at night time when we read him like a bedtime story. I will eventually get this chair reupholstered in another colour, because obviously the colour does not work in the house. It is like a gold leopard print. We actually had this from our last home, and we had like beige and gold like cream tones throughout the house, so obviously this worked really well, but obviously now we've got grey in the house, it doesn't really go. So I just put this kind of grey fur throw over it, and also a grey silvery cushion just to kind of tie it all in. But yeah, I absolutely love this chair and I don't want to get rid of it, so I think eventually we will get it reupholstered at some point. And also I forgot to mention the lamp that we have for his bedroom. This lamp honestly is absolutely amazing. So this was from Laura Ashley. Again, I think it was like 40 quid, so very inexpensive, and it's got like little star cut out, so at night when we have his night light on, I'll just turn this off and put it on so you guys can see. We've got this like little night light blue light, and obviously when it's dark in here, let me pull down the blind, hold on. Yeah, when it's dark in the room, you can see like the stars reflect onto the wall, and it is just so beautiful, and he absolutely loves this. It's got like one big star here, and then on the other side I think he's got some, yeah, on this side as well. But he loves looking at this, and it's just a really nice night light, and it's really nice and soothing for him. I think it's called like a grow night light, but it's really good. It kind of attaches onto the existing bulb, and then basically if you click the normal light switch on once, the night light comes on, and then if you want the main light on, you just click it twice and the main light comes back on. So yeah, I absolutely love that. I think it's amazing. We've had this light since he was born pretty much, and yeah, he absolutely loves it. And if he's sort of up in the night for any reason, then obviously putting on the light doesn't wake him up if we just put the night light on. Okay, so now moving on to the bedroom. So we have this chandelier. This is from Dunelm. It's okay, I mean, it's a pretty basic chandelier. It's quite cheap actually. There was some like pendants missing from it, so it's probably not going to be our forever kind of ceiling light, if that makes sense, but it's fine for now and it looks really pretty. So these are our wardrobes, which we got from IKEA. I've done a whole video on my wardrobe and like how I designed it, and obviously like a wardrobe tour and how like I put everything in and like organise everything. So if you guys want to see that, I'll leave the link on the screen. But the only thing that's new are these chest of drawers. So I don't know if you can remember, but we had like these white ones from IKEA, and they were literally falling apart, so we had to upgrade. Oh, house phone. Sorry about that. These are from House of Sparkles. These are the Madison range. As I was saying, all of the furniture that we have downstairs is matching, so it's all from the same range. And I love these chest of drawers. They just look so nice either side of the bed, and it just really kind of like finishes off the room. So yeah, they're actually quite big. They're a lot bigger than the ones we had before, but they just work really nicely. Again, have so much space. We haven't even filled these drawers up yet. And then I have these photo frames from the range. No, sorry, Dunelm. I got these for, I haven't actually put photos in them yet, but they're really pretty, like pearl and kind of diamante photo frames. I've got one on either side. I just need to put some pictures in it. And then we've got our lamps as well. These are from Dunelm. Again, I'm not too keen on the actual shade. I love the base, but I think eventually we might switch out the actual shade for something else. So here, I don't know if you remember, we had the chair obviously that's in the baby's room at the moment, and we just obviously made this a little bit more of an open space. So we put this console table here. This was the one that was downstairs, so this is more like a dressing table now, even though I don't really use it as a dressing table, it's just more for show. But I think eventually I might get a mirror on this wall. But I've actually got a massive picture of the baby when he was like 2 weeks old from like a professional photo shoot, so we've put that there. And I have a really nice vase that is from Dunelm. The clock, I have no idea where that was from. It was like a gift from my nan years ago, but I just really like the way they look. It doesn't even work. And then on the top of this vase, I actually had these faux flowers. This was actually my wedding bouquet. I didn't have real flowers. I had a kind of silk flower arrangement with all these like beads and brooches put in it. I actually saw this style on Pinterest one day, and it just really inspired me to have something like this, and it's obviously something that I can keep forever. It looks really good in the house, and yeah, it's just like a little keepsake from the day. This little brooch here, this kind of old-fashioned bow, was actually my nan's. She gave this to me years ago, and yeah, I just wanted that to be like the main focus. All of these other brooches the lady actually collected for me and just put them in this arrangement. So yeah, I honestly was so happy with this on the day, and yeah, I just love the way that it looks up here, and it's just a nice little memory. So eventually with this like alcove bit, we might put some wardrobes in, but again, that's way off, and at the moment it just looks quite nice with this little setup. So as well, another update, but not that interesting, we got our TV finally put on the wall. So the TV was actually over where that photo is, but we had it moved onto this wall because obviously when we're laying in bed, it's so much more easier to watch TV. So we actually had the electrician come round and stick it to the wall the same time that he put the one in the living room on the wall. And we actually had this little shelf put on just so we could put our skybox and remotes and stuff, and he trunked all the wires in as well. Down to the socket, just basically make it look a little bit more nicer. And on a separate note, I just want to show you guys this lounge suit that I got out of Marks and Spencer's. Honestly, this is the most snugglest lounge suit I've ever come across. So it's kind of like this sort of minky pink colour. I don't really know, like it is more like a dusky pink, but yeah, it's just so incredibly soft. I've got the matching trousers here, but I've been practically living in this since I've been sick. But it's just so warm, and obviously the weather is so cold out at the moment, so yeah, I've been getting a lot of wear out of this. So guys, I'm going to end the vlog here. I am just waiting for Adam and the baby to get home. Apparently the baby hasn't slept all day, so that should be interesting to see what he's like when he gets home, because it's now 4:15. But he normally goes to bed at 7, so we're gonna have to somehow keep him up and maybe try and get him to have an early night. So yeah, that should be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna get an early night myself, and hopefully I feel a lot more kind of back to normal in the morning. But yeah, I just kind of feel like death warmed up at the moment. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit kind of all over the place, but I just wanted to show you guys a little bit more of a house update, and obviously stuff that we've done to the house since I put that home tour on my channel. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed watching this, and if you're excited for Vlogmas, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.